Our answer to you, the voters of Arkansas. One, moderate.
I think it's pretty ironic and certainly amazing that both my opponent won't answer the questions for the special interest group.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
The other, backed by the biggest public service unions in the country.
This ought to be about representing middle-class Arkansas families.
Senator Blanche Lincoln complains that those unions are throwing millions into Lieutenant Governor Bill Halter's campaign.
$10 million from the D.C. unions on TV, but that doesn't count the number of paid volunteers that they've got coming into the state.
The unions and liberal groups want to punish her because she opposed pro-labor card check legislation, the health care public option, and a union-friendly appointee to the National Labor Relations Board.
Hello. Well, I would say that if you're a 16-year incumbent and you're behind in the polls, you've got to find some other reason that you're behind besides your record.
By late May, polls show Halter leading 47% to 44%. So Lincoln called in a precedent for help.
Here's an article from the Washington Post. And as you read along here, it says, the National Unions made a decision a few months ago that they wanted to make Senator Blanche Lincoln the, quote, poster child for what happens when a Democrat crosses them. In other words, this is about using you and manipulating your vote to terrify members of Congress and members of the Senate from other states. We've got a real Halter!
Halter, who once worked for the Clinton administration, brushes off the charges by his old boss.
Folks are firing off, all these things about who's supporting who and who's doing what and what's this really about. It's about our Kansas.
Just 3 days away from the runoff, he's still on the road campaigning with confidence. Every handshake, another vote.
When I started this great adventure, I was about 6'3". Did you do high five? Less than 68 hours to go, so the polls close on Tuesday.
June 7th, 1 day before the runoff, polls show Lincoln falling even further behind.
Senator Lincoln obviously believes today that she's going to win tomorrow, and I certainly believe today that I'm going to win.
June 8th, runoff day.
Thank you, sir. We're not even entertaining the possibility of not winning. You can expect me all over the place and probably getting a little sweatier than I am right now. Bill, would you like me to take one with you? You're the most important
It's coming up.
in the world.
I tell you what, come Wednesday morning I'll be tuckered out. I'm not gonna slow down till then though, that's for sure. I'm here.
You're in the black position.
My husband Steve and I are very proud to be here today to cast our vote. Absolutely, Democrats will pull together. I'm a Democrat tried and true.
Well, pleasure. I'm right over here. I'm coming out there right now.
The conventional wisdom is that Halter will win.
And ready for November.
Then